to my channel. If this is your first time here, please click the subscribe button. If you already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys so much, and please don't forget to like, to comment, and repost my videos. I would really appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who subscribed after my last video. I hope you guys enjoyed that last video. So today's video, I'm just focusing on drawing the brows. I'm going to show you a routine on easy steps of drawing brows and how you can achieve really good brows all by yourself without making any fuss over that. So you guys get started with me and enjoy today's tutorial. I'll start off first by cleaning my face with a wipe. I've also cleaned my hand just to be safe, and then I'm going to use my stay matte on my brows just in case my brows get oily or sweaty, so it keeps the brows mattified all day and all time long. Then using foundation, my shade, that's my Carbon D in D79 Neutral. So I'm just going to use a beauty blender because it allows the foundation sink into my skin properly. So I'm going to use my sponge to apply my foundation on my brows, so on my brow region. So that's what I'm just going to do on the entire eye and part of my forehead basically. Like I always say, ensure your pencil is sharpened. You could use a brow filler, you could use a pencil, but I'm more comfortable using a pencil. So that's a Davis pencil in color 7. It's a Nigerian brand, and my Spoolie from my Maybelline brow filler that I used to use. Like I always say, guys, ensure your brows are properly trimmed. My brows are trimmed already. Now I'm just trying to locate my brow bone because I usually use my brow bone to define how I draw my brows. This is another way of recognizing your brow bone, but like the first way I'm going to do is just try to use my hand to locate where my brow bone is, and I start drawing my brow hack from that portion. So that's what I'm just going to do. And when I start drawing my brow, I start from the lower part, the under part of my brow. So I'm just going to outline that part with my pencil. As you guys can see, I'm doing that softly. It's not like I'm overstressing the pencil on my brow, no, just doing that softly. And I'm also going to do the same thing in the top of my brow, just outlining what I have there, like the hair that I see. I'm just lining what I have on my brow. I'm not doing past myself. Then I'm also feeling, guys, can you see how I'm feeling? I'm feeling slightly. I'm not shading hard. I'm just feeling slightly. Can you see how not thin per se, but my brows don't look too thick. Like I'm doing it on my face, it doesn't look thick. That's because I applied my pencil faintly, not like I was shading, but just small, not too much. Then I just try to ensure that the brow looks okay enough. Try to see that the brow bone, the brow hack is also properly defining my brow bone. So, and I'll just brush it. The brushing is just to make it more lighter and make it properly defined. I'm going to do the same thing to the other part of my brow, but this time around I'm using another method. This is the method that can work with anybody. So you just put your pencil at the side of your nose bridge to check the front, where the front will start. Then at 60 degrees enables you to know where your brow bone is, and at 30 degrees just to make you know where your brow tail should end. So you guys, can you see, I'm just from that point where I got my brow bone with that measurement, I'm just outlining. I made sure that the brow tail touches the point where it ends. That's 30 degrees from my nose bridge, and it starts from where my pencil was initially. That is forming a straight line in front of my brow, which I'll actually end up brushing away. So guys, can you see how my brows are already formed with that simple technique? So you can either use locating your brow bone and outlining your brow from that portion, or using the pencil measurement to enable you get it. I would say for people who are beginners, you can use this other method. It makes life very easy. But if you're already a pro, you can use the first method I use. Try to locate your brow bone and just outline your brow. Guys, can you see one of the reasons why I don't like using pencil to draw the front part is because it makes it look like a straight line, like a box, and brows aren't boxes anymore. Brows are more flawless nowadays than before, when it used to be in boxes. So I'm just going to keep filling a bit, then brushing is also very important for brows. I can't overemphasize that. You have to brush your brows just to make it look smooth. Can you see how my brows look like? I haven't even highlighted or corrected all the mistakes I have. It's looking great already. to highlight my brow bone, I'm using my LA Girl for concealer in Fawn. So I'm just going to use this slightly, because I'm not going to use so much, because one, my brows are properly defined already. I can actually go out like looking that way, but I would not try to do that. So guys, see how I'm carefully correcting those places where I went overboard. Like, I'm just doing it gently. It's just the brow bone region. If you notice, that's the only place I'm using this light concealer on, and this concealer is like a shade or 2 shades lighter than I am. It's not extremely too bright, because if it's too bright, blending will be a problem. But because it's not too bright, it makes it easy for me to blend properly into my skin. So can you guys see the brow bone is now defined? It's showing that okay, there's a brow arc there. There's an arc there, and the concealer is making it pop properly. I'm going to do the same thing to the other brow as well, just to clean all those excesses and make it look good and almost similar to the first one. Brows are not twin sisters. They can be completely you can try to make them completely similar, but for me, I'm not a big fan of making my brows completely similar. As far as I'm getting what my face shape is, then I'm good to go. I'm fine with that. But for those perfectionists, you can always try to make it the same. For the front part of my brow, I use foundation my shade. So for this particular look, I'm using foundation my shade. The foundation I applied at the beginning is the same thing I'm using at the front part of my brows, just to make my brows look as natural as possible when I end up completely blending it. So this is just for your natural or flawless brow. Can you see how the front and the back looks like everything is working together? It's looking great already. So I don't really have to stress myself with blending too much or going too deep into that. I'm also going to do the same thing to the other brow. Can you see that brow looks very fat in the front before, but I used my foundation to just correct that a little bit. I didn't go too overboard with that. I didn't overstress that. I just did that very slightly. If you're taking notes, you'll notice that front part is now a little bit slimmer than it was initially, and because of that box part, I'm trying to just clean it up. It's not like I'm putting it deep inside. I'm just trying to clean the front part of that brow. Then now I'm just going to blend the two, both the concealer and the foundation, just to make everything look natural. So in case for this particular look, I'm not doing my entire face, just the brow I'm focusing on, so you guys can see how I'm blending everything in and how everything is working together. So I just have to keep blending to ensure that okay, my brow looks great and as natural as possible. If you notice in this video, I didn't bother to highlight or correct the top part of my brow. That's because the brow looks okay to me. If you want me to do a video that shows that part, I can, but for me, I'm fine with that. I'm just blending the foundation with my forehead so it looks okay, and you guys can actually see what the makeup looks like, the brow actually look like if I was going to do a complete face tutorial. So this is my brow after I was done. I took a picture of that brow. The end of my brows tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed and you find it very easy and straightforward. Please let me know in the comment section below, and for all the products I use, it's going to be in the description box below. Please guys, don't forget to like, to subscribe, to comment, to share. Very important. Help my YouTube channel grow. Thank you. And also, please, if you know you feel sick, you feel somehow, please try as much as possible to self-isolate. We know what is going on around town, but please, let's try to be as healthy as possible. Let's try to stay clean as we can. Always try to wash your hands as often as you can. If you can't, use a sanitizer. If you do not have a sanitizer, you could get a rubbing alcohol. It's available in stores. Please, let's try and stay healthy and safe in this period, and I hope and pray that this particular phase goes really soon, because man, it's really exhausting staying indoor all day. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't done that, and share my video. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful week. Bye.